RPG. The RPG's damage radius is pretty low, and with a magazine capacity of just one, this is easily one of, if not the, worst weapons to use in BloodStrike competitive matches. It's clunky, slow to reload, and if you miss your shot, you're basically just holding a glorified paperweight. But even the RPG has its moments. Its one redeeming quality is the sheer destructive power it has against vehicles. If you've ever been run down by a car full of sweaty players, you know how satisfying it is to blast it into the sky with a well-timed RPG shot. In that context, it turns from a shitty weapon into an anti-vehicle specialist. And then there's the trolling factor is arguably the only reason I ever picked this thing up. You can use it to mess with unsuspecting enemies, interrupt squad revives, or even take yourself and an enemy down if you know you're not going to win the fight. If you're not worried about winning and just want to cause some mayhem, the RPG delivers. The minigun. Heavy, slow, loud, and honestly, kind of a pain to use in competitive matches. The movement penalty alone makes you feel like you're dragging a fridge behind you, and the wind-up time before it actually starts firing, that's enough time for someone with a decent SMG to delete you from existence. But despite all that, the minigun does have a few things going for it. First off, the sheer firepower. Once it's spun up and going, this thing melts anyone in front of it. In close quarters or when you catch someone off guard, it's basically game over for them. The bow. Another weapon with a one mag size, but unlike the RPG, the bow actually has some versatility. It's pretty decent in 1v1s, especially if you've got good aim and timing. The draw speed isn't too bad, and hitting headshots can feel super satisfying, especially when you're styling on someone who thinks they're a movement player. But the real magic happens at level 40. That's when you unlock the explosive rounds, and suddenly the bow goes from meh to menace. These explosive arrows are deadly in the right hands. If you're good at predicting movement and can land shots near your enemies, even if you miss the direct hit, you're still dealing serious damage. And in tight areas, it's borderline evil. You can trap players in hallways, hold down stairs, or deny revives just by spamming those arrows at choke points. It basically turns the bow into a mini grenade launcher, but with way more style.